Tanks. Vi tog en tur til Polen for at snakke med Muhammed Fadl, som er den europæiske og nordamerikanske director af eSports for Wargaming, om hvor han synes, de står med deres nyeste skud på eSports-stammen World of Tanks.
In the beginning, we were a niche game. Even now, it's a tanks game. Tank, people say you're a niche game. But we have now, if you go to an event now here, you see thousands of people, fans, millions of players at home. I don't know, when do you turn from a niche game to a mainstream, broad audience game? I can't really say it. For me, we always will be a niche in my mind because it's a tank game. We're driving old tanks. But the people, they just use it and turn it into something way bigger. Very good example. You know, like Dota in the beginning. Everyone said, hey, it's not even, you took the original game, you made something different out of it. It's a nice niche game. Minecraft, 8-bit, people said, it's a niche game. And still, if you're really honest, it's a niche game. But millions of people playing it. So I don't know, is it maybe our mindset who has to change? Maybe there is no real niche game anymore. We like to call it, hey, because we fit it into the broad market, but the community, if they like it, no matter what you do, they will turn it into a massive success. Spectator mode is crucial. It's crucial for any esports game. We started destroying our own tanks maybe 3 years ago. You know that we had like 2 teams and one was a little T1 tank and said, okay guys, the game starts, destroy each other. It was a completely different level, like in the beginning League of Legends. They had as well this extra character, they had to zoom around with it. So we came a long way, and yes, we work closely with our friends and colleagues at Riot. And I don't have to hide it, they know it because they invite us to the big events. We saw them, they showed us the backstage area like last year. And I was like stunned to see such a massive production team behind it and so much work and their own servers. And said, okay, we're far from that. We're not there. But yes, we took the color scheme. This is esports, the style, spectator mode. They checked our spectator mode and said, hey Mo, we would recommend this, we would improve this. And said, okay, why not? It's stupid. Ego, you should throw it out the window because in the end, the players expect something. It's normal. The viewers at home expect quality. And esports is so new. I think anyone who steps into it is happy to get some insights. Biggest obstacle is for us, we had to understand what do we want to do in esports? What are we? What do we want to give a message to the community in our esports? That was the biggest thing. We had long discussions. We talked to the top teams for months about the mode itself, the gameplay, how we should change it, what is the message behind it. Because we had no idea, we never meant to be esports. Luckily, we could be very free, let's see it like this, in designing something. So we said, okay, we create this mode for our pro teams, and our message would be then, okay, let's create esports with the pro teams where they don't need us. It's a bit tricky because what do you mean don't need us? I said, yes, how about we increase the prize money salary-wise and give half of them for their own cash ranking-wise, but the other half, they have to create a brand around themselves, meaning they have to Twitch stream, they have to YouTube about their team. And then they get some extra cash out of this. We pay them as well if they do this. In the end, the ideal goal, they won't need us. There's always a kind of conflict of interest because we have a business, you want to make money, but how can we sustain and push esports, especially with this vision that we say, hey, esports should be able to sustain the teams without us, because it's like a real conflict there. So, hey, because our marketeers say, dude, what are you doing there? It doesn't help us because you will drive business away. So, no, we never drive it away. We create something. Now I strongly believe an evolution of entertainment is happening. As I said yesterday already in the press conference, guys, people start to watch streams, Twitch, YouTube Live, Hitbox, Azubu, so many things happening, and the behavior is changing of people. It's happening right now. Now we are in the middle with esports. Either we be a positive part of it and leave a mark, a nice mark, or we just try to keep it and say, no, this is esports. You have to be like this, so you're esports. I can promise you, players won't give up. They will just explode, they will do their own thing, and they don't care what any publisher wants to do. They will just create their own thing, and then we're gonna be maybe that remembered. I remember the shitty game, the shitty guys. They really tried to. No, we have a chance to create something. Luckily, and this is something cool because Victor is a very community-driven person. Let's call it this. That he sees these events we do now as a chance to give something back. The big takeaways. Okay, it's very tricky. Even now we talk about the Twitch. If we'll have a streaming company, maybe privatize it or not, make it our own thing, so it runs very ongoing, but we can do with everything. I don't know if it's helpful for the industry itself, helpful for the niche. We're still esports-wise. We try to build something. If you start to take everything in yourself and your own to make it perfect, it won't help anyone else, just yourself. So I prefer I'm a big fan to say, hey guys, we take what is out there, we help to improve this, because if we change something tomorrow, they are still there, they can turn it on, they can go on, go on, go on. For us, what we could improve a lot, I promise you, probably a better and bigger venue, meaning for more people. This is the biggest thing for me. I don't want to see people waiting for hours anymore. And now we prioritize today, we started now kids, prioritize, get in. It's like very basic, where you don't even think about it. So you come there, and the other esports event, and whenever like kids, families with babies, so I never saw them. We have a different audience. You can see clearly now we have a complete different audience. Families standing there with little babies who are 5 and 6. It's like, okay guys, we have to change something. We have to change right away. Not even wait till next year. We have to change. They have to prioritize. We have to skip queues. We have to give out water to the queues. We have to take care of them because they wait hours for see their stars. So these are the things which we see right away. We have to tackle right away. We have to improve it. Anything else like having nice features, cool camera, this will come no matter what. Really important is when we go out, after like 4 hours of queue and talk to people there you see what your feedback get when people say, hey guys, it's not enough, or can we get something this, or they ask us for benches, so we need to get benches. It's true. How crazy that they ask people to stand for hours, so maybe try to get some spots where we can sit. So in the end, it's easy to look always for the stars when you don't, the basics you can do way better, and this is something I think we will focus heavily this time to learn for next year that we make it better. Have maybe a slight advantage. They can make gold ammunition as well. Other players, as you know this, they can purchase gold ammunition as well. They could, through not money using, through credit using. That means they need to play more to be equal. But yeah, there is, I say, hey wait, €5, I got some gold ammunition. The other person said, okay, I have to invest an hour to get the gold ammunition to play. There is something always in return. It's like life. There is something you invest, either cash or some time to be equal. For our esports efforts, the high level, silver and gold, it's a bit different because these teams, you rarely see any premium tank they're using. They use all certain normal game tanks because they have an advantage. For the casual Joe, I said, yeah, premium tank is the best because I can, it's great ammunition and great armor. No. When you see the real pros, they don't use the premium tanks. And for a reason. Not because they don't have them, they have them all. They have everything. But they use certain tanks because they are the ones you need to play and these are the ones you need to use. They use gold ammunition. But all of them, because they have so much already, because they acquire through tournaments, through clan wars, through so many ways they get it. So on this level, they're all equal. And the good thing is that we have to keep balance. This is very important because if you make one mistake and you unbalance one premium tank gold ammunition wise, it can destroy your game. It can destroy your reputation. And this is something we're very, very careful about. Really, because we're just about to build something beautiful and we don't want to risk it.
Ja, det var et hurtigt lille kig på World of Tanks. Hvad med jer? Er der nogen af jer, der spiller? Skriv det dernede. Vi har faktisk en Pixel-klan. True story. Så jeg synes, I skal komme med jeres tags, altså alt muligt, hvis I spiller i et lille kommentarfelt. Du kan finde den hernede under. Og så ses vi senere. Hej.